are back. Welcome to the precinct, the Arsenal precinct. I'm here with my resident analyst, Charlie.
Yeah.
How we
Yes,
did?
man.
How we did?
Oh, bro,
How we did?
bro. Hmm. We did cool. We did cool.
Did you
We
enjoy
did.
yesterday's rest?
Yeah, I did. Just a little bit. I think I was able to sleep well around 5 till 7.
That's good.
It started raining, so yeah, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, yesterday I took yesterday off because after the day before, after watching the match in the morning, they went to
Yeah.
work. I was knackered. Like the Englishman would say,
Yeah.
he was knackered.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
knackered. Oh, but
Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need that kind of rest. It's important.
Efosa
Like
is in the building.
yes,
Good day, my
brother.
brothers.
Welcome.
Hope you're doing well. Efosa, we're doing well. Oh, we are
It's my
doing well.
mic okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is it echoing or something?
No, it's good. It's good. Sound
Okay.
is good.
All right.
So we are back again. No, Efosa, we are back again. No, we are back.
Yeah.
We are back. Even though we missed out yesterday because I was knackered. He wasn't knackered, so it's my fault, not his fault. He was ready to go. I was rather like, nah, I need a bit of a rest. So, but we are back. Charlie, we are back.
Yeah, my brother. Brother Fosa, welcome. Today na football talk. Today,
So before we proceed, but Ifosa and the rest that will be joining us very soon, do us a favor. Let's like the video so you can
yeah.
push us in the algorithm because YouTube be acting some kind of way sometimes. They are not sending notifications to our people. So let's push them so we can be pushed in the algorithm. Did you see the video I dropped a while ago?
Yeah. I was listening to it before you called. I called you. I
Oh,
called.
okay.
I was able to enter the system.
Yeah.
I was listening to it.
Because I was looking at the Clarion call by some people, some quarters about, oh, we need a striker. And I said, yeah, I think we need a striker. Well, we are the gettable strikers. And I'm looking at Smith Rowe and Trust. I'm like, these guys can give us at least 20 goals plus combination.
You know my stand on this already.
Yeah.
I started this thing saying we need a different type of striker,
Yeah.
but at the same time, yeah,
Yeah.
the style that we are playing, it fits for the strikers we currently have. Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason is that it is because of Jesus and sometimes in Ketia, but Jesus in particular, his style of play allows Saka, Martinelli,
Martinelli.
and
Yeah.
to score more goals. And even Shaka, we forget that Shaka last season scored a lot of goals.
Sure.
He finds himself in a better position. So looking at the squad or the caliber of players Arteta have signed, like someone like Kai,
Yeah.
who understands spaces. He understands spaces. He would be I think he would be scoring more goals from that angle because imagine he look at it like someone like Saka crossing the ball and Kai coming in late.
Ghosting at the far post like he did. No, I
He's
mentioned
extremely
it.
good.
I mentioned it before we
He
started
did
saying it.
with the goal Odegaard against Barcelona.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would need a different caliber of striker, but then that striker needs to form what do you call it?
He needs to
Form
fit
a
in how we play. He needs to fit in how we play.
No, he needs to get those around him to understand, and then he would be able to fit in. But the way we are playing now fits perfectly for the type of players we have around Jesus because he gives them the opportunity to score goals. Trossard, a very good striker of the ball. Vieira, I have known that sometimes he just hide. That is what I think.
Yeah.
But
Smith Rowe is there too.
Smith Rowe is there.
Rhys Nelson
Rhys
is
Nelson. Good. So we have the front line that there are goals in that front line.
Sure.
You understand? Good.
So my argument is that My argument is that
Yeah.
if there is a striker we can get, we can get, no problem. But let's not make it seem as if we don't get that striker, we're going to be the blunt in front of God, toothless. No, I don't agree with that because it's seen before last, right? Smith Rowe added 10 plus goals. Trossard is going to has had preseason with us, right? I believe
Yeah.
I can give us 15 plus goals this season.
Yeah.
Then,
At least
uh,
10. At least 10
yeah,
and some.
Odegaard will chip in. Martinelli will chip
Yeah.
in at least 15 plus. Saka will chip in at least
Yeah.
15 plus. Jesus, it was out for 4 months last season. He gave us plus 15. So we scored 8 goals last season, second highest.
Yeah.
Man City
Yeah.
scored 5 more goals better than us. So let's not make it seem as if we're not scoring goals.
No,
If
goal
can cut
scoring
out
is not our problem.
exactly. So I'm for
Yeah, goal
striker.
scoring.
Yeah, I'm
never
for a
been our problem.
striker. But if we don't get one, it's not the end of the world. That's
Because
my
if I ask you this question,
Yeah.
talking about strikers, and we need another striker. Yes, we need another striker.
Sure.
Just because I think people are saying that because of the lack of faith they have in what do you call it, Nketiah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I ask you last season, how many games did we draw on 0-0?
I don't remember. Aside from the Newcastle game, I don't remember any other game.
And even that game, had the referee been on his game, we would have won the game.
Sure.
Had we taken our chances to, we would have won. And their keeper was good on that day.
So yeah.
Our team are scoring goals. We don't look like a team that will go games without scoring goals. I don't see it happen.
Let's go to the topic of the day, which is trimming this current squad.
But before we go to the topic of the day, we talk about we need to sign different type of striker. Which striker should we go for now if we are looking for a different type of striker?
Okay,
aside Kolo Muani, I know you'll be saying that. I know Efosa will say that, but take that guy out of the equation. Yeah, we might not be the only club going after him, so let's put him somewhere. Which other striker is there that you think will come in and do, quote unquote, a better job? Because that kind of striker will have less playing time. Let's not forget. So which striker can we go now that you think is clinical and willing to be on the bench? Which striker?
Okay, let me answer the question. I'll pivot a little before I answer the question. I'm not going to dive out. I'll pivot a little bit. I'll come back to the question now. For me, right, you have to look at what strikers, as I said of Kolo Muani, that is gettable, right? Now, we're not getting Harry Kane this season. We're not getting Osimhen. Even the mention of the Brentford striker, what's his name? That is under a band. The Brentford striker, remind me his name. Tony. He's under a ban. So he's like, there is no available striker we can get at the moment that can improve the team. So it doesn't make sense for this clamor for a striker because the market is not actually flourished with strikers, at least little clinical strikers, unless you want to waste some money or some potential. So I don't think there's any striker in the market that can guarantee you 20 goals plus in this Premiership this season. Or do you have anyone in your head? I don't think so.
I don't have any. That is why I kept asking myself, we do need a different type of striker, but who in particular? Take out the obvious names. We are not the only club going after that kind of player or players. There's no natural There's no natural
little
strikers there. And if they are not even hitting the numbers that are so impressive.
Look at the market, right? Rasmus Højlund is going for almost 60 million pounds. He scored 7 goals or 8 goals in the Italian Serie A. Are you telling me that is sensible? No. Because there's a lack of quality strikers, even the half-big strikers are going for exorbitant fees.
Yeah, because there are not many. There are not many out there. So, like I said, it is easy to just say, oh, we need a which we do maybe need a different caliber. Sometimes you can.
I won't say need. I'll say we could do with. That'll be that for me. That
Yeah,
would be the
yeah,
right thing to
okay,
say.
yes.
We
You
could
could
do
do
it.
it. I think we could do it with a different
Kind
type
of
of.
striker.
But I don't see, because there was a link between this. There's this guy, Wally, or what's the name? Wally or whatever. He's in the French league. He scored 19 goals or something.
Oh, what league? That French. Come
Wally,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying we are willing to sell Balogun for 50 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we are going to sign this guy for 40, it doesn't make sense,
Makes sense.
because
That makes sense. Yeah.
he scored more than him. You
Yeah.
understand? So anyway, let's move on to the main.
So let me read the Fosa's chart, right? It says only Teremi from Porto if he goes for cheap. I can bet you once all will be the right phrasing. Once you show intent on Teremi, they will tell you 50 million pounds plus. So there's no striker right now.
Yeah.
We could do with is right exactly. That's how I
Yeah.
say it. That's how I say it at the
we could
moment.
do it.
We could do with one. But it's not
Yeah.
like we need one
Need,
imminently
yeah.
like that. We don't need one imminently. So
Mm.
let's go to the topic of the day, trimming the squad, right?
Yeah.
So let's look at the Arsenal squad. Let's start from goalkeepers. We have I think 5 goalkeepers.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are we selling? Which one are we keeping?
Give me the names.
You can see on the screen. You have Ramsdale here, Renaissance, Turner, your favorite Kai Hen, and Otto Okonkwo, my Nigerian brother.
Okay, so the obvious choices are Ramsdale,
Keeping, right? No, which ones are you going to sell?
I think Renaissance will go for 1 million, or even for free if I have my own way.
Okay.
And then our Nigerian brother, maybe one more loan, because I
think he has 2 years left on his contract. This is the best time to sell him. You don't want to have one more year.
He went on loan. He did well. He did well on the loan. He did well.
Does he meet the standard Arsenal required?
It's I would not say a yes or a no, because keepers actually mature with age, or they become better with age.
We do not have the patience, sir. We don't have the patience to.
No, but he's just a third keeper. Maybe, just maybe a Kalinka.
Is he better than Kai Hen, the Bozo?
That is another good question, because when last season, Arteta tried to use what is the name? How do you pronounce the name?
Kai.
No, the other one.
Otto Okonkwo. Renaissance.
No, Okonkwo. Okonkwo was used in the preseason, if you remember.
I remember, yeah.
Played against that German team, yeah. And he made it, and everyone was like, no, it's not ready. I think that time we've not signed Ramsdale yet. I think so. It was yeah, okay. But he went on loan, he did well. So for me,
what do you mean by he did well? Were you watching the games to appraise his performances?
Yeah. I watched some of
What team was he playing for?
I just forgot. My mind just went blank. But I saw a couple of games. He made some nice saves. Yeah. What I think should be done here is, he has 2 years. We should use him rather as the third keeper.
I've asked you a question you refuse to answer. Is he better than Kai Hen?
I would say with experience, yes, because he went on loan last season.
What do you mean with experience? Yes, like, can you just stop answering questions like a woman? Answer straightforward.
No. Yes, I said with experience, because last season, if you look at his performance last season, and you look at what Kate and Heinz did this season, then they are practically the same.
For me, even though I don't like Kahan, I think Kahan is better than him.
No. I don't think so. No. That is why I'm saying, based on his experience, now, he has had an experience where he had gone to a different club and played well.
Not all good experiences are progressive experiences. So all this is based on
No,
experience.
but he did well. That is my point.
How do I praise he did well? Like, what do you mean he did well? And I'm supposed to just take
okay, so you've not checked his game. I'm saying the games are checked. He did well. I prefer to have him in goal. And the fourth keeper, as in the third keeper currently, he looking at his what do you call it?
Performances.
His performances in the academic games.
Yeah,
it looked like a potential. The same with Okonkwo, yeah. But Okonkwo now has experience, meaning that he has gone and played.
I don't care about his mediocre experience. You keep hanging on to his experience.
You cannot. You're too harsh on players, man.
I'm too harsh. The stakes are high.
No.
The stakes are high.
We have a defender who people call him names, but even experience, he keep making mistakes.
I know it's a Friday night, and I know you are happy. Get off your drink. He played in Austria. He had a lot of clean sheets. Like, I can't have a lot. See, there are so many hotels that have a lot of clean sheets around where I stay. Can you what mean has a lot of clean sheets?
You still
what
listen.
Mean has a lot of clean sheets? Austria League. He had a lot of clean sheets.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Nobody wanted.
Do you know where we signed Lundberg from? Do you know where we signed Lundberg from?
Where do we sign him from?
Do you know? No, I'm asking you.
No, remind me.
If my point is, if you take Austria, Sweden, and then you just want to dump on it, is just give players the room to grow. That is my point.
Okay, choose your three.
Okay, so my three currently, if I have to go with, I know that you know the obvious two already. So between these three people, I'll go with the Conco guy, and then take Heinz, ship him on loan, and let's see what he does. That's all.
Okay, if I'm going with three,
I'll just give it for free.
I'll take Ramsdale, Turner, and Kahan. Okonkwo can sell him, and Renison, you can.
Have you seen him play?
Who?
Okonkwo.
Yeah, simply it's not good enough, and I don't need to say much. He's not good enough, and it is what it is. It happens. He's not his level. Arsenal is not his level.
What is not being good enough? What did he do? That
his goalkeeping abilities are actually very poor. He's not.
Name me two. I just want to put you in a position. Name me two.
I saw him in the preseason that they actually gave him a chance, and it was
just one game. He played just one game.
No. I saw
he played just one game.
No. Aside from that, when that came in newly, I saw. Was it a Cali Cup game that I put in? I'm like, this guy is bozo, man.
He made a mistake in that game. It was only that preseason.
You want to give him 100 chances. Congratulations, you can give him 100 chances.
No, it was
not about more Nigerian than me. You can be more Nigerian than me. I like him as
I am more Nigerian than you.
He's not good
I'm
enough.
more Nigerian than you.
He's not good
I'm
enough.
more Nigerian than you. My point is, I've also seen
he's not good enough.
But you want to keep somebody who we've seen him in 2 games already, and you are the same person who was going after him. You saw this one once. Anyway, that is your choice.
Okay. Not for shout out to you for coming into the chat. Ramsdale, okay. Turner and Okonkwo. Congratulations on you on Okonkwo. Your choice. No, it's his choice. I have to respect it.
It's your choice too, so I respect your choice.
You don't have to respect my choice. You can argue about it.
No, we will never finish arguing about this one. So I take mine, and then you take yours, and then we move.
Oh, the says,
what would you do with Renison?
I'll dash him out, or I will loan him out. Bro, my Thomas was
loan him again.
Loan. So no, but they might not buying. No, who's willing to put money on Renison?
Then cancel his contract.
No, loan him out. Then last year, then you can cancel it. Bro, my Thomas was playing in Belgium on loan, came back to the EPL and ripping apart. Say outfit players that different from goalkeepers. So let's not play that game. Outfit players. I know Efosa knows this thing. Efosa just like to get under my skin.
No,
he knows that outfit players are different from goalkeepers. So let's not play that game. Let's not play that game.
You don't rule goalkeepers out at the age of 19. That is my point. Because before we move forward, everybody was hyping this Donnarumma or whatever the name is, the Italian boy.
He's a good goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper.
He's a good goal. You saw the mistakes he has made in the past 2 seasons. It's like
why are you embellishing?
No,
he's making a catalog of mistakes.
Yes, he has made a catalog of mistakes.
You are beginning to sound like you have an agenda. What do you mean?
No, you have, because if you are using these two, especially Okonkwo, just one mistake or maybe 2 mistakes in the preseason.
I'm talking about the fact that this guy cannot kick the ball properly.
He cannot kick okay, so that is what I'm saying. A keeper we all hyped. Yeah, or people hyped and went to PSG.
So you have the
audacity. Not even kick a ball for him.
So you have the audacity to compare Okonkwo to Donnarumma.
I'm not comparing. I know you.
Okay, what's the analogy?
My analogy is that we have to give keepers the chance to grow. That is my analogy.
I'm not saying don't give him. He can go and grow in Luton. He can go and grow in other team. Not in that. At Arsenal, have I said he shouldn't grow?
But I told you the boy went on loan and came back, and you're asking me which league.
Let him go and grow in Austria. I'm not saying he shouldn't grow. Why making this as I don't? No, he can go and grow in Austria permanently. Don't grow in Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. That's my argument. Do not grow at Arsenal. Go and grow in Austria. Go and grow at Luton. Go and grow in the Ghana.
I suspect you. If you were the academy coach, none of our players, these current stars we talk about, would have come through. Because the moment you look at them and say, no, you are a bozo. Really? You started.
I will not do that. I will not do that.
You don't give players room, especially these 2 goalkeepers.
No. What you want me to do is to waste time. There's a difference between giving player room and wasting time. I am not going to.
And that is why I said, if you were an academy coach, we would not have this suckers and
we'll have quality players coming through. We will not have time wasters being kept in the club. No, we have quality players coming through. So let's go to the.
I suspect you.
Defense. You can suspect as much as you want. So let's go to defense. Now, what players do you want to keep and what players you want to go, right? Saliba definitely staying. What about Tierney?
Tierney, I still look, if a good offer comes in, well, I was thinking about it this way. We don't need to sign any defender. So I will just sell Holding and use Tierney as the experienced one.
I'm tempted to keep Tierney. So for some reason, I think we can keep him.
Yeah, we can keep him and let the rest go,
Okay, so let me read this chat from Efosa, right? I give you that one, but Okonkwo's loan is still very valuable regardless of how you see whether it is small or not. I agree Okonkwo wasn't shining glory in his Arsenal game. Thank you. At least you have dropped your cup of drink. Shout out to you, Efosa. Don't be drinking during the stream. It's unhealthy for you.
But it's just one game.
No, come on, you can look at it. I can pray someone and look at this game.
Continue.
Efosa say Holding gone. Definitely, I agree. Holding should leave. Not Focus say that I'll prefer to keep. Me too. I'd rather keep Holding too.
Yeah.
But if there's enough money, no problem. You can go. What about Cedric?
So Holding, Cedric, gone.
Okay. What about Trusty and Tavares?
Yeah. Okay. So Holding, Cedric, Tavares,
Zinchenko.
Trusty. I think we can send him on loan back or keep him. I'm torn between keeping him for the Carling Cup games, and then maybe around January onwards we can let him go on loan to gain more experience and then come back.
Okay, Efsa says Tierney staying. I'm keeping Trusty. Like I'm tempted to see. I like Trusty.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if we'll keep him because we need the money, and number two, we don't want an overbloated squad. So, but my selfish part wants to keep Trusty. I think he's a good defender. He's mobile. He can be better. He's better, at least better than Holding. He is better than Holding. So I'm torn there about that. If I say Tavares gone, not for say Holding, Cedric, Tavares. I want to see more of Trusty. Me too. All of us are agreeing I want to see more of Trusty. But do you think the club will keep him or they'll sell him for profit? Because it's good money.
I don't think we will sell him. I have a feeling we will not sell him. The worst case scenario is he will go on another loan, or we keep him, get him some few playing time.
Because Rangers have been interested. Just that Arsenal have not agreed a few Rangers. It's not like what they're offering is not good enough. That's why they haven't sold him to Rangers. So let's see.
I wish we can actually loan him to a Premiership club.
Me too. Let us test him. Yeah. He has been successful, relatively successful in the Championship, which I like. He has relatively successful in the Championship. So let's test him in the English Premiership club, which is top flight. So let's go to the midfielders, right? Who are you keeping? Who might you let? Who will you let go? Rather, why am I struggling?
Yeah, Lokonga.
Okay, gone.
Yeah.
And the rest stay, right?
Yeah, the rest stay. So like Vieira, I always believe there's a player in there. Because,
what about Elneny?
I think the last time I was telling you, if we can get the Saudi team to come in and give us some 10, 15, 20 million, that would be some good deal, you know.
Now, if notice, Elneny didn't take part in any friendly. We don't know whether he's fully fit or not.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, we gave him that contract based on he was injured and wanted to show goodwill to Elneny. Do you think
I won't be surprised? I won't be surprised if we let him go.
I'll be surprised. I think the Arsenal want to keep him.
No,
he's doing his badges.
From my side, I give you.
Yeah.
Let me give you the reason why I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Okay.
If there is a good money on the table, like a 15 million, a 20 million, even I think Elneny will tell Arsenal, let me go. So you take the money and reinvest it. Because of the contract we made him sign. You understand? We could have let him go last season. Secondly, looking at the how packed our midfield is.
Yeah.
I think go up a little bit. Let me see. So we have Rice, Kai, Jorginho. Yeah, we have enough cover. We have enough cover. Because we don't forget, we can equally push Zinchenko into midfield when needed.
Sure.
We can also push what do you call him? Kivior in midfield when needed. Because it's good on the ball.
No, we have enough midfielders, whether we push those ones or not.
So I think Lokonga, Elneny should go. That's all.
Okay. For me, I'll keep Elneny. Just Lokonga should go. Keep the rest.
But the defenders, you did not tell us whether you keep somebody or not. It seems like you want to keep Holding. Did you say?
No, I agreed with Fosa. Let Holding go and Tavares. Those two out of the building. I will personally drive them out of England if possible. So let's move to the next part of the squad, to the forward. So who are you keeping and who are you selling? You keeping Saka?
Before we go on, read a Fosa's message. Then we can.
Let me see. But sometimes Elneny does some bits on few games. I can't lie, but I think Arteta is building a mad Kalikov. Exactly. I'm suspecting he's going to keep certain players. I think. See, nobody's looking at Arteta's body language and how he has been speaking in the press and what he's building. I think Arteta wants to attack the 4 trophies. He wants to. He wants to attack the 4 trophies. And if you look at how the composition of the squad, even when you're playing a Carling Cup, we have a relatively strong squad.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody is match fit. It's going to spread the games around. So everybody can get involved. The whole team can have that sharpness and agility attached to them. So
I think
I agree with you.
I think the process has reached the stage where we take every competition serious, like the way
Exactly.
City does.
Yeah.
You know, where even a couple of changes will be made, but we will not feel the difference
Yeah, we're not.
because if we start, let's say, in a Carling Cup, we start Trossard on the wing, maybe with Nelson,
Chris
and then
Nelson in the
and
midfield,
then maybe
Jorginho,
maybe
El Neni,
Jo- and
Fabio Vieira.
exactly Vieira, you will not feel the change much.
That's a strong squad.
Kivio, maybe Ben White,
Yeah.
Tomiyasu
Trusty.
at right back,
Yeah.
Trust. It's a quite a good squad,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
So
So
I like what we're building. So Pepe stay.
no. I think he will go to Saudi. He, the way I'm seeing things, the only problem we have in here,
Yeah.
once, it is because the way Arsenal does their businesses. We are too slow. If I say we are too slow, it doesn't mean maybe a deal have been agreed, maybe this, but we are not informed. You understand?
Okay.
We are too. Should I use the word secretive? Yeah, secretive is the word. We try to hide stuff.
But is that part of the way you should do business sometimes?
It is. But then it makes like what we are looking at. It makes our analyzing stuff. It makes it a bit difficult because we are not sure whether Pepe is staying.
No. A lot of us are sure. We all know that it's going. Let's be real.
But when and how? Because a lot of teams that are interested in selling their players that they feel are not part of their team,
Yeah.
they've let gone already. You understand?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that statement. I think that's partially false.
Tell me, City
Okay.
have sold.
How many summers have we heard that Bernardo Silva is leaving City? He has never left.
Yeah, but forget about it.
Let me finish.
The rumor side. No, that is the rumor side of things.
Maguire is supposed to leave. He has not left. What is his name? Fred is supposed to leave. He has not left. There are a few players in other clubs that have
There
not
is
left.
contest to it. Somebody like
Also,
Maguire.
there is contest to Arsenal's approach too.
That is. Oh, hold on. You're not getting my point.
I'm getting your point.
My point is that players that let's say City really want to sell, they've sold them.
No, they want to sell Laporta. They've not sold him, so that's why they can't bring in the guy from the guy 100 million.
No, because the fees, the people out there want
to sell.
more.
They can't bring in a player if not sold Laporta. It's going to replace Laporta, but they want to sell Laporta before they bring him.
I don't because what I've read about that deal is what is the team, Leipzig or whatever they are asking for.
It's not about that. See, you see, sometimes you are waiting for if they can sell Laporta. See, City, let's not pretend City have the money. They can pay that money. But they want to make sure the assurances they can get some fee and sell Laporta so they can balance their books.
Yeah, but they can still buy him and sell him later and still balance.
No, because you don't have the power to negotiate if you buy that other guy and to send the buying club will actually start lowballing you. So you have to be very careful how you do these deals. Let's not forget, before Arsenal signed off the Xhaka deal, they waited that we'll almost complete the Rice deal. You have to balance things.
But it came out already before with the Xhaka deal that everything has been agreed.
But we changed the fees. Let's not forget we changed the fee. We got more money. So after says that Pepe gone, Flo Balogun. I think both will leave. I will get some money for Flo Balogun, obviously. I like the security approach, which is true. We should always love that. See Timber deal out of the blue. Yeah. So we know. What about Nketiah? I'm hearing some rumors, which I'm not sure. Like he's some
West Ham. Yeah.
No. Crystal Palace. No, Crystal Palace won't Nketiah.
Yeah.
How strong that is. But that rumor has been gathering a bit of momentum for the last few days that they want him. For me, if it is true, please sell him. Now, if I'm not opposed to Nketiah staying, but if they're offering the 35 million pounds I'm hearing about, please sell him. What do you think?
It wouldn't be a bad deal. That's what I'm saying. If read the full message before
Crystal Palace should bring 55 million pounds to 60 million pounds for Nketiah, should we sell him? What Efosa, are you whining me? Sure. Like, are you whining me? Definitely. I think Edu should personally drive him to Crystal Palace. We should make a farewell video for him. 55 million pounds for Nketiah. I don't think that's possible. I don't think no team in English Premiership will pay 55 million for Nketiah. If we get 30 million pounds, I will bite your hand off for that deal as quick as possible. Like, do you think anybody offer that kind of money for Nketiah?
55 is too much. I think
drop that drink. Efosa, drop the drink.
The reason why had he played more games, last more games and scored maybe 10, 15 goals last season, 55 wouldn't be a bad call. But because he has less playing time, that will go against the deal. You understand? Because West Ham will offer him more game time, but Arsenal cannot really.
It's Crystal Palace, not West Ham.
Sorry, Crystal Palace would offer him more playing time. Arsenal would not guarantee him more playing time.
Sure.
Yeah, and we've not guaranteed him more playing time since you understand. So we don't. In a way, yes, it's from our academy and blah 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 blah, but we cannot hold on to like a 50 million because he has not in quotes proven much. The potential is there, but he has not proven much because of less game time.
I love Nketiah, right? I love Nketiah, and I always support him. For me, the potential, I'm not saying it anymore.
The problem is, you see. And this is how I argue. Yeah, if Nketiah was playing, I know the stakes are high in Arsenal.
Sure,
but if Nketiah goes to like let's say Brighton, and the way they play kind of the Arsenal way, he will score goals. I'm telling you, he will score.
Can we agree that's his level?
Yeah, you can equally say that.
Because I can give an example, right? That you understand. Look at Man City, right? Alvarez is a second choice striker, but he's sharp. Yeah. He's a sharp second choice striker. I like Nketiah, but he's not as sharp as Alvarez as a second choice striker. So I'm like,
I look at Nketiah. Nketiah is more of this like that caliber of striker who needs to start game in, game out.
Yeah,
that is when you get the best out of him. Yeah. That is all.
So Efsa says, how Gallagher going for more than 40 million pounds? English tax, my friend. You know his English tax.
But Nketiah is also English.
No, he's Ghanaian now.
No.
He's Ghanaian.
He hasn't changed. Look at the flag
he hasn't changed yet, but I don't say something on the screen on the stream live, but you know what
I know.
You know how they do these things.
I know, yeah.
So that's why you know the original English tax is for certain people. Yeah. So that's why. And I'm sure Efosa understands what we're talking about. So that's the reason. it is what it is. I didn't make those rules.
It is what it is.
So we're keeping Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, Nketiah, Trossard, and
for now, maybe the rumors around Nketiah will be true, maybe.
Yeah.
So let's say we let him go, then we have to bring in a striker because.
Yeah, we have to bring in a striker then.
Because
now, if we get at 5 million for Nketiah and get 40 million for Balogun, we can add 10 million and go and get Kolo Muani.
Yeah.
We can go and do that. So.
But then, so then we will have, let me see the strikers we will have. We will have Nelson, Trossard, and then Jesus.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Okay. So do you want us to keep this guy Marquinhos or sell?
No, he would. How many? I think he has some few years on his contract, so he needs to go on loan. For me, I think
I've seen enough of him. I've seen enough.
No. I always tell you, they are late developers in football.
This one is not late. He's not developing.
Since he has, let me make my point. Since he has a number of years on his contract, just send him out on loan.
So let's waste our time.
No, you don't. He's not playing for us.
Let's waste our time loaning him, and even though we can tell he is not going to be successful at Arsenal level. He can go and he can be successful maybe at a Brentford. But
you don't rush to sell players like that. You don't rush to, especially he's on a.
He's not, and so let's waste our time. He doesn't have it.
No one. I said if you were academy player, somebody like Saka would not be playing for us.
No, that's a lie. No, no, that's a lie.
No, because you have to. No, it is not time wasting. It is not.
It is not good enough.
They are late developers in the game. I'll give you a typical example. When last year, every Arsenal fan was running and saying, "Let's sign this guy back. He should come back." What do you call it? Oh, the name just escaped me. Bayern. He's playing for Bayern now. Efosa, you can help me. Gnabry.
I wasn't saying that.
I know you'll be the first person to sign that.
No. Go and check my catalog. Because I was never saying that.
I'll give you the reason why you would do it. I'll give you the reason why.
I'm listening.
He wasn't cutting it. He was having a lot of injury problem at Arsenal, so we let him out. He went. You used this same phrase for Balogun because he could not cut it in Middlesbrough, but he went on loan in, I think, West Brom or something. He couldn't hold. He couldn't even kick a ball, and that was why he came back. He went on loan, I think, twice or once, but he came back, and then we sold him. We sold him to what you would call again his level. He went to whether Bremen or
Bremen.
Was good, whether Bremen. And then he smashed it. He smashed it there, and then Bayern went for him. After he was smashing in the Champions League. Now, Arsenal fans were saying, go and bring him back. Just last window. So the point I'm trying to make is they are late developers in the game. Finding the right project, finding the right places to play, your talent will shine. That is all I'm saying.
I have two questions to ask.
We signed him.
I have two questions to ask.
Hold on, let me land. We signed him because we saw a potential. There is something in there. So good. If he goes out, and this is why playing time helps. When he goes out there, make all the mistakes or some of the mistakes, improve on it, get game time, happy that I'm really performing. He would come good. We've done that to many players. That is all my. Yes, I'm done.
Gnabry, in your words, smashed it at Bayern, the German league, and seldom in the Champions League. He had a purple patch for 2 years. 2 years of purple patch. What is Gnabry doing? What has he done since last year and this year? What has he done? He's saying Gnabry that no, because Arsenal fans are fickle, right? A player that leaves them is shining a little bit like your ex leaves you and is a new boyfriend. You think let's stop that nonsense, right? Gnabry is not that person. A lot of Arsenal fans are trying to make him be. He is not. You can go check my catalog of videos. You won't catch me saying let's bring Gnabry back. He is not as good as what?
Not you. I'm just saying, not
He's
you.
He's not as good as a lot of people are making him.
You.
Okay.
Your point you're making is your point you're making it. We can refer to so many players.
I just told you he had 2 years of purple patch. It looks good for 2 years. He hasn't done anything substantial since that time. You are telling us that no, stop it. He smashed it in the German league, and we know the German league is not the best league to compete in. Right? Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Timo Werner was struggling in England. He goes to Germany shining again. So let's stop it. De Bruyne
could not cut it in the Premiership. Went to the German league, smashed it, came back to the Premiership, and he has smashed it. So don't use the German league wasn't this. But my point is I'm making a simple point. My point is sometimes I'm just saying send this boy on loan, let him go. He has a long contract. If he has maybe 2 years, then I'll go with what you're saying. Let's sell him. But if he has a long contract, then send him out on loan. Let him go and learn more.
I don't know what you use to gauge players. I'm watching a Brazilian winger who cannot take on his players. Like, I've seen enough. I'm sorry, I have seen enough. He is not good enough. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, and you take it like a man. He is not good enough. Let me read some of the charts. Bro. Okay, I read this one. Not Fokker says, let's not act like Gnabry was lauded as one of the best players in the world. Exactly. He is not. He had purple patches. 2 years. Suddenly, he's the best player in the world. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
Continue. Continue.
Yes, he went on loan. Tony Pulis is a blind bat. In fact, Tony Pulis saw a pregnant woman. He would not say she was fat. Gnabry is quality. Efforts, I dropped that drink.
You just use the word. I don't know what you use when you're watching players. The boy is quality.
He's not quality.
Listen.
He's not. He's decent. The boy is decent. He's decent.
Not Focus said I mistyped that. Listen, what is decent? What is quality?
Quality for me is if you do it constantly for 4 or 5 years. You can't do it for 2 years. Suddenly, let's stop it. Okay, let me ask you a direct question.
Okay. Let me also ask you this question. You just use 5 years.
Let me finish.
5 years. Don't forget your 5 years.
Yeah, is Saka world class?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Let me. You use 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since Van Dijk has been in Liverpool, how many years is this?
Maybe 6, 7.
6 years already?
6 or 7. Yeah.
Wow, time flies. I was thinking about 4 years or 3 years.
You can't start for Bayern and be decent. That's not possible. It's possible, my friend. There are many players that start for Bayern that are decent. Goretzka is decent. Let's not play this game. All the players at Bayern are world class. You guys be embellishing these things. Like look at Efosa. It's Friday night. You drunk. Saka is world class. Saka is world class.
Listen, guys. My point is, we can pick players that we were expecting them to do certain things. They couldn't. They went to other places, got back to the Premiership, and smashed it. So we
can pick players that went and couldn't smash it, and they just had to go back to their level.
Exactly. But time proved us that this guy could not really cut it. This guy could have done that. So my point is, I'm picking time.
Well, you can see trace. What have you seen, right, from Marquinhos that gives that encouragement? See, you don't just waste your time, right? I guess so. You don't waste your time.
I don't see it as wasting time. I see a talent in there. I see talent in.
You can see a talent in Pascal Sigan. I'm not surprised. You saw a talent in Philip Senderos. You saw a talent in Jurgen.
Before you sign a player, you see something in there. When the player comes, he will.
And sometimes you didn't see properly. It happens.
Exactly, but I still see a player in there because he went to what do you call it? The team he went to last season, was it Watford?
Norwich. He went to Norwich.
Yeah, Norwich, and he did well.
First I say, bro, he's not world class. He's not. So you want to compare Vinicius Junior to Saka? I love Saka, but I'm not deluded. Vinicius Junior is a.
No, he's just asking you a simple question. Don't answer it like a woman. You would say somebody's asking questions like a woman. He just actually.
No, he's on the. No. Okay, let me answer it. He's on the verge of world class. Okay. He's more progressive than Saka in terms of getting closer to world class. We saw the Madrid performances. Like let's not play games. Vinicius Junior is right now better than Saka, and I love Saka. So let's not play that game. With Marquinhos, we have nothing to lose if he goes on loan. Yeah, we can go on loan, but just sell it. See, why do you guys like wasting time? He is not good enough.
No, the fact that you call it waste of time is what maybe you are getting under my skin with that word waste of time. No, because we all know there are late developers in football.
So why can't he go and develop somewhere else permanently? I didn't say take you out of football.
So if he would develop somewhere else, I said He's still under our watch. Yeah, he's still under our
He doesn't need to be under our watch. Let's sell him some of that and then develop there.
Let us send him on loan. If he does well, it's a credit for our club. If he doesn't, yes, it's a bozo for our club. But
I didn't add who is better. Arthur is world class. I say it's on the verge of getting to world class. Both of them are not world class yet. But
you see how this guy diverts, yeah?
I answered the question. You just want
yeah.
Answer the question.
You see? So you see, anyway.
Oh no, finish.
Exactly, exactly, not focal. To read. Now everybody's getting the point I'm making. You are the one.
Can't throw away all young players just because they're not their logic. No. You're not. You see, you probably guys are getting it all wrong. I'm saying I've not seen it. I give young players chances, right?
You don't.
No. Not all players, not all young players are good enough. All this. Let's bracket all young players and give them time. It's a waste of time. You have to see something there. There's nothing I'm saying there.
Today, a couple of weeks ago, we signed Rice for 100 million, plus. And the story is that they started from somewhere. They felt they weren't good enough. He went to West Ham. It took him time. West Ham gave him the opportunity, hold on to him. And today, he's one of the best midfielders around. So this back my point that
doesn't back your point. There are millions of players all over the world that they've given time that didn't make it. So it doesn't back your point. I'm sorry.
There are millions of players that were not given the time.
Unfortunately, life is not fair to give you all the time you want. Like nobody's giving you everything on the
That is why you will not be. That is why I will not recommend you for academy.
No. You see, you're misconstruing.
You would say all our best players.
No, if I see
in the
something
name of
there,
we don't have time.
If I see something there, I'm keeping you. But I don't say anything there. I don't have time. I'm not wasting my time. Come on, let's be real. Saka has shown on every point in every competition. He hasn't. You see, Efosa dropped that drink. Saka has not showed us anything in the Champions League. So stop saying in every competition. Efosa, drop that drink. EPL team of the season twice, World Cup team of the tournament. Vinicius and Saka were in the same World Cup. Saka tore Barca to shreds a few days ago in a preseason, my dear. In a preseason, calm down. Your choice of words. Stop. Efosa, come on, drop that.
Efosa, I support you here.
Exactly.
I want to use his own. I don't forget easily. You said. The German boy who played for us now, we send him on loan.
Gnabry.
You said he went and it was just a 2-season thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So far, what we've seen from Vinicius, Vinny, and even Saka, it's just a couple of seasons.
No, Saka we've seen Saka like 3-4 years now. 2019.
No, but he has really come into play.
He has been progressing. We went to the first season, we're like, okay, let's see next season. The thought he's going to the fourth season. We've been seeing it consistently. Vinicius Junior will be seeing it almost consistently too.
Gnabry has been since he went to Germany. He has been progressing, and the two seasons
progressing. Last season wasn't. Last season he did
injuries, and it happens.
Why do you like giving this excuse injury?
Was he injured or not? Was he injured or not?
No, be available. I don't care. Be available. Injuries. Like
you cannot kill me here. You.
No, but you are looking for sympathy. Every player can seek for sympathy.
No.
That's what you're looking for.
If I tell you Jesus was smashing the league, already, and he got injured. So if I look at the whole season and I'm like, he has not really performed, I have to add context to it. The reason why he couldn't reach the 20-goal mark or something because of injury.
You're getting the wrong context, right? Jesus, even from young age, has been showing promise and has been getting better every season. We saw Gnabry that struggled for a long time. They had a purple patch.
No, he struggled for just one or two seasons.
You see, you're getting. I said no. So I said, Jesus, follow my example. From his time at Brazil, he has been improving to Man City. He has been improving every year. Now, Gnabry on the flip side, he struggled at Arsenal, struggled at West Brom, goes to Germany, had 2 years of purple patch, then dipped again. You're not saying I should take that. Come on,
2 years. No, he had 2 years of world-class performance. I said world-class.
I count 2
years.
No,
go and check. Go and check the 2 seasons. When they signed him.
Anybody. See, I remember
3 seasons continuous.
Remember Mitchell at Swansea had one brilliant.
Mitchell had 1 season. This guy
2 years is not good enough. Let's stop it. 2 years is not good enough. How can you judge a player by just 2 years? Stop it, man. Let's not play that. Let's not play that.
Let's move on. We will not come to the end of this conversation.
Champions League better be ready for Saka, but Vinicius is an insane player, by the way. You're beginning to drop that drink. You're getting sober. I get your point on Champions League, but you are saying right now Saka will not shine in the Champions League based of his. I'm not saying he will not shine. You said you've seen no competition. I said no, we've not seen him in the Champions League. When did I say he will not shine? To your Lord, when did I say so? Why are you taking me out of context?
Okay, so let me ask you this question, for controversy's sake. There are certain players who shine in the Champions League, and then their leagues they do so. What about that?
Name. Give me one name.
Hold on. I'll give you one name very soon. Give me some few seconds. Let me go through the teams.
I'm sure you can't find anyone. I'm sure you don't gonna find anyone. I'm sure.
Are you sure? No. Let's talk. I'll remember. A player came to mind, so that is why I wanted to.
Yeah, obviously, a player came to mind. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting. I am waiting, guys. Do us a favor by sticking a like on the video. You're watching this on the playback. Do not forget.
Sandaros.
Huh?
Sandaros.
When did Sandaros shine?
Are you shocked?
When did he shine?
In the Champions League, he was one of the best defenders. You said I should name you a player. I've named you a player. You are shocked.
No, you didn't shine. When did he shine?
Respect.
No, that's a lie. Sandaros did not shine in the Champions League. Stop this hyperbole. He never shined. Sandaros stood out in any Champions League game. He was part of a good team. You are saying he shined.
Now you're bringing he's a part of a good team.
Who said he's shown in the Champions League?
He's shown in the Champions League.
How?
How? Because when he played 2006 in the Champions League, we did not consider go to the final. He was dropped. Go and check. This is facts. I'm giving you facts.
No, you're giving facts. You giving you're manufacturing facts in your head.
I'm just telling you.
How did Sandaros shine?
He did.
Where? How? Which game did he stand out? Name one game that Sandaros stood out.
All the games we played.
Yeah. You are drinking
in the Champions League. In that Champions League. But when he came to the league, he sees Drogba and then he started to fold. That is what I'm saying.
He never shone in any Champions League game. So let's stop it.
Oh,
he never.
Give credit where credit is due.
You are not manufacturing facts.
Give Sandaros some credit.
So let me read this chat. You are beginning to manufacture facts. Pedro is a flop based off your opinion. He didn't do well in Champions League.
Yeah. Now people are coming after you. Now
Pedro is a flop. No. How can you say Pedro is a flop when everybody don't rate him like that? How is he a flop?
No, not everybody. I rated him.
Because we know your ratings are skewed. So how am I supposed to
go off your? I had contest.
No. I remember that Sandaros was playing well in Europe. Sorry, performance. You see, he's trolling. Not Foka is trolling. He's trolling.
You alone.
No, Sandaros was solid. Is that what we are doing now? No, is that what we are doing now?
No, he was solid in the Champions League.
Okay, name one game he stood out.
I don't need to because all the games.
Because it's a lie.
No, because all the games to the final, he was one of our best defenders. I'm telling you.
Sandaros.
We did not consider goal. No, it's facts. the facts are there.
Yeah,
I will not.
no.
I will not come and praise him. No, I will not come and praise him. The point I made is,
no. You are my.
I said a player that did well in the Champions League, but in league games were questionable. And you asked me to name one. I've given you one, and right now you're asking me to name the games.
You are manufacturing fact. Not for Kase, but it is a fact. He was solid. I was watching. Whatever you are watching Corn. You're not watching the game. What were you watching that? To the same that I watched. To the same that every Arsenal player, for every Arsenal fan.
No, when you look
at the flop. Every Arsenal fan said
when you look at no. When you look at it that way, then we all agree with you. His performance wasn't bad. I said a player that actually performed well in the Champions League.
He never performed well in any Champions League, Carling Cup, FA Cup. Why are you guys trying to wind me up this night? What are we doing?
Did you watch the 2006 Champions League?
No, I didn't watch it. I watched every game.
Did you see him playing all the games through the group stages till
watching those games and seeing the Senderos, I was all the games I was apprehensive. So don't tell me he was performing.
No.
What are you watching?
But he played. He played all the 90 minutes and he did well. Give credit where credit is due. I'm not saying in the league he was a different story. And that is what I'm saying. He wasn't consistent enough in the league. But in the Champions League, just because it was 7, 8, 10 games or whatever number of games they play in the Champions, he was good. Just give credit. He was part of a defense. We give credit to keeper. This season, somebody like De Gea, won the Golden Gloves or whatever. But look at the number of goals they conceded. Does that mean he's the best keeper in the league? He was just part of a team that did well, but the prize went for him.
So now you want to start trolling?
I'm not trolling. I'm just
no. You want to start trolling. you fucking gotta watch my word. You're trolling. Philip Senderos, that we can all agree unanimously is a bomb. One of the biggest bomb Arsenal ever had. You telling me he was solid
in the Champions League?
Okay.
Bernard Williams says he wasn't a starter.
Bro, I was talking about Pedri that you were hyping. When did I say? Well, okay, see, when have I hyped any backup player? No. Efosa, you can come.
Your own question.
No, Efosa, you can come and tell me and remind me when I was hyping Pedri. He's a monumental flop. He couldn't cut it in Europe last season. When did I hype any backup player? Remind me. Bernard Williams said he's not a start. He was not exactly. Was not even a starter. And these guys are telling us that Senderos was monumental, was so crucial to us getting to the Champions League final.
He was.
Okay. It was Kolo and Campbell playing. Exactly. Efosa says during the last stream, I was hyping Pedri. Efosa, you can clip it and send it to me. I was hyping Pedri. Please, Efosa, clip it and send it to me. I was hyping Pedri during the last stream. When? Efosa, it's Friday, and I understand. Drop the shisha. Drop the drink. drop the shisha and drop the drink, Efosa. He comes back with, I said he was overhyped. You said no, he wasn't. So if I say it wasn't, that means I'm hyping him. You can say people will try to twist my words and find a way to push your personal agenda. Efosa, come on now. Don't do this to your brother, man. Don't do this. I never hype Pedri. Never. Impossible. So we've actually looked at our squad.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good. We expect a few departures. Maybe one more incoming, right? What do you think?
I still have a feeling we'll sign two more players.
You're always very overly ambitious and
no, because you see the rumor about the Brazilian boy. Yeah, Vitello.
Yeah.
If it's true, because it's getting stronger every week. If it's true,
but it's getting stronger. How come the English press are not reporting it?
Anyway, it was the same. We had the same feeling when Danilo, yeah, Danilo
Danilo,
was,
yeah.
yeah. So let's wait. I think next when actually the season starts, we will know.
Okay.
We will know. But I have
Soda
a
comes in and said when we were talking about Casey, and I said nepotism. I remember saying nepotism, but I never hype Pedri. Number one, I don't watch him that well. Number two, I don't watch the Spanish league that great. So why would I hype a player I don't watch regularly? I said it. I know it's Friday night. Drop the shisha and drop the drink and concentrate. So maybe you are mistaking me. Maybe, I know you watch a lot of stream. Maybe you are mistaking me for somebody else. I don't watch a lot of Pedri like that to overhype him. I do not rate Pedri as much as they hype him. I just do not see him as a guy. I don't even watch enough of him to even rate him. So I don't understand what you tell me I'm hyping. I don't watch enough of Pedri to know enough about him. I don't watch a lot of Barca like that. So. You're echoing. Your mic is echoing and you're stuck. I don't know what's wrong with your Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're stuck. You are kind of stuck at the moment. So while we wait for him to get back to the stream, guys, do me a favor by liking the video. Very important for the growth of the channel and the algorithm. We've gone through our team, those who want to keep and those who want to leave. I expect Balogun to be sold, Marquinhos to be sold, Pepe to be sold. Nketiah, I'm not sure if we get a decent price for him. It's time to move on. We just signed Reiss Nelson to a long-term contract, so I expect him to stay. Let me see this chat from Fosa. What was your take on the last game versus Barca? It was a good game. The performance was better compared to the Manchester United performance, so it was a good game, good workout. I saw the fact that Trossard can be used as an 8 too. He can play across the front three and can play as an 8. So if Kai Havertz is not giving us the kind of performances we want in the early part of his career at Arsenal, you can actually play Trossard. That's what I gained from it. You can actually play Trossard as that 8 if what's his name? Kai Havertz is not hitting the ground as fast or as quick as we want. So that's a lot. One of the things I actually picked out from that game against Barcelona. So Akim Morgan in the building. Hello, do you guys think we'll win something this season? It seems as if from the fan base and everyone else, win the league or Champions League or sacked. I just think sometimes people take away the fact that you need a bit of luck. And we have to analyze context when we talk about winning anything. Now, if Arteta don't compete with Man City, Man City does so with a large margin of point, I think there'll be questions there. Let's say we lose the FA Cup in the final against Man City. That's not a bad one. Or the Carling Cup, or we get to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the Champions League. That's not a bad season. So you have to apply those contexts. Now, where I will agree that we need to sack Arteta is if we drop from competing with Man City to fourth. That's something wrong because of other quality. So why should we retrogress? If we don't get to at least the semi-final or the final of the FA Cup, then you can ask questions. Or if we get dumped out in the first round of the Carling Cup, you can ask questions. Or the Champions League, we don't cross the first round, you can ask questions. But there are fine margins between victory and losing sometimes. So I get it. We should try and win something. But there's a fine line there. We need to use our logic and context to analyze. This is not me giving Arteta any out. I think we need to win something, but I'll analyze it based on the contextual situation before I make any pronouncement. What do you think? You're still struggling. You're breaking. You're breaking. You're breaking. You're breaking. Your mic. Adjust your mic. You're breaking. Your mic is breaking. Something is wrong with your mic. I'll try and get him back to the stream. Let's see. Let's wait for him to fix his mic or his Wi-Fi. Efosa comes in on that chat. I saw Baka excuses that we had too much intensity for them. I think Javi was trying to be cynical there. I understand they had a bug in their camp, so they couldn't play there. I think that was their first competitive friendly, so I understand why he's actually saying our intensity was a bit too or far-reaching, but it is what it is. We cannot, because of them, dumb ourselves down or reach our own intensity. It is what it is. It was a friendly, but we are trying to catch up with our fitness. So the Baka's managers' comments, I don't take them too seriously. And I don't expect Arsenal fans to take them too seriously. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's better now. Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, we learned from actually they were actually playing the rough game. Like, look at their defender. Look at the tackles on Kai and Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, I understand the intensity, but that is how we play.
Sure.
How we
finish.
Yeah, that is how we play. We weren't making any
rash challenges.
Damaging tackles. If we are playing a friendly and I'm overrunning you, you just have to relax. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's a friendly.
Sure.
But you're not going tackling and playing that rough in the name of the intensity was too high for us, so we have to do something to. That is how I understood it. He's trying to.
I agree with you too.
A bad tackle from the defender, by saying it was the way we were playing. No. It's just that is how we play.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. Efosa comes and says at Aki Morgan, those calling for the sack overreact. You have to understand that there's a loud minority of Arsenal fans who just want to put his agenda out there, right? Because Arteta was never their first choice, right? And they don't like him. So they're always looking for an excuse. They always look for something. So we, the logical ones, have to understand that. We have to understand that. We just have to understand that.
I asked this question,
Yeah.
If you claim if he doesn't win anything, you sack him, who would you bring in? And how long would you give that person the time to win something?
Now, we have to be very careful not to seem very biased towards Arteta. I'm saying there's contest, right? Like if let's say this coming season we end up finishing 5th with 30 points adrift of Manchester City, that's a sackable offense. But if we finish 2nd and we're like 3 points far away, that's a bit overreacting. Why would you sack him? Man City are still arguably the best team. Let's not take away that fact. Arguably the best manager there. The organization is solid. They have Haaland, they have quality. So let's not take away that fact. So there has to be context, and now we analyze these things. It's not black and white.
That is entitlement. I see it as being entitlement. You are going for a race, and you know you are competing with the best of the best. Where they've spent and they've had a project
for a long time,
and their project is working. And you're going you are in a competition with them in a race, and then you go like, so look, if you don't win this race today, you are standing by what do you call it? Usain Bolt. They say because
we've hired you, the best trainer,
we're giving you the money to spend. You wear the best spikes. You improving that you can. Last season you were 2nd, very close to him. So this season, if you don't go and win,
you failed.
And don't forget, all the trophies, you are still going to compete with that same person. Sure. So you both world this, world that you are competing with. If you don't win any trophy, any of the trophies, we will cancel your contract or we will fail.
That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous.
You have to be reasonable enough to see that the point they are making is unreasonable, is senseless, for the lack of word.
So Efosa said the tackle on Jesus was the trigger for it. I don't think we actually reciprocated in bad faith. We just had that intensity. We're not just dashing out bad tackle. We're not tackling them badly. We're just more intense and more tight to them, and they didn't like it. So it doesn't mean we're wrong. They didn't just like the intensity we played with. Playing with intensity doesn't mean you are fouling the opposition anyhow. Like Liverpool or 2 or 3 years ago used to play with that kind of intensity. So let's not listen to Xavi. He's just been a sore loser. He's just finding excuses to look decent. So it is what it is. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Really appreciate you guys for making this very interactive. Guys, go and hit the like button, please. It's very, very important for this stream. Very important for us to push ourselves in the algorithm. Please go and like the stream. Any last words?
For the love of us now, let's keep calm and let's see, and hopefully we will be winning trophies. Hopefully,
definitely. Yeah. So Akin comes back on that chat. I agree, cause NJL. What was NJL? NJL. I'm struggling with that. I agree. If Arsenal goes without winning, the next guy will get 1 or 2 yet before calling for their head. Because unlike Arteta, the team will have been better. I just think we have to be very careful. We know there's a loud minority of fans who are always pushing this agenda, not because they don't see what we see. It's for traction. So we need to be very careful. It's for traction. Okay, not going to lie. Okay, thank for. Okay, not going to lie. Okay, thank you for enlightening me on that one. Most of these guys are not actually. Remember when they're pushing for Conte, right? And Conte goes to Spurs and fails, and everybody keeps quiet. So shouting, let's get Conte, let's get Conte. Conte goes to Spurs, fails. Nobody talking about that.
Not only Conte.
Yeah.
Juve coach.
Allegri. They wanted him.
It is you. I love your answer. Your answer was a lot of them. They hated the fact that Edu went and signed Arteta.
Yeah.
He came in, won a trophy. And I always tell you this. Every time they talk about Arteta, they never mention the word trophy.
They don't.
He has won a trophy already. But they always go like, oh, but you cannot be 8th, and 5th. And now second, even this second. And then they go like, oh, even this second, it was because the Rascals and then Liverpool and those other people that they did not perform well. When Liverpool was challenging, people forget. Sometimes it gets under my skin a little bit, because when we were always competing, and then we started fourth. People were laughing at us for just being fourth.
That's it. Well, it's not a trophy.
It is not a trophy. And then the Liverpools, those times Liverpool was not doing well and all those kind of stuff. Yeah. I remember, was it the Leicester season we were second or something? And all people were still laughing at us because they felt, and I felt that one too, we should have won the league. But we were not being given credit. Yeah. Why is it that all of a sudden,
they're not rating top 4 now.
Now you want to rate top 4. You want to. When we were winning the FA Cups, they were laughing that we are winning a useless
Cup. Yeah,
the FA Cup. Certain club won the Carling Cup.
The Carling Cup, they are rejoicing.
And they are bragging about it. So where is the contest? Where is the logic? Sometimes I don't understand the modern day football fan. I don't.
Yeah, you have to understand now. Once these, like I told you, these comedians, charlatans, once they have a cult following, them and their moronic followers, they whatever their cult leaders say, it goes, even though it's illogical. Like I was saying, I'll make a video about it. Look at this logic. How can you tell us how much? Okay, let's maybe a Fosa can chime in, maybe Akimoda can chime in, and there's this other guy I read not for. Maybe you guys can chime in. And you finish it. Make sense to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want us to go and sign Ivan Toney. How much do you think Brentford will charge for Ivan Toney?
They will look for 50 to 60.
No, not. Do you know I say it's a lie? No, nothing less than 80.
No, the reason why I said that is because of his situation. Because
No,
of his
it's still
situation.
English tax. No, it's still English.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
English.
I get no. I get
why
your
I believe
80.
so.
I get your 80. I
You know
get
why?
your. Yeah.
David Raya, their goalkeeper, has 1 year left on his contract.
Mhm.
They're asking for 40 million pounds. It's not English, it's Spanish.
Mhm.
And you think they'll collect nothing less than 80 for Ivan Toney? Now, let's say hypothetically we sign Ivan Toney, right? He cannot play till January, right?
Mhm.
He cannot play till January. So that meaning we have to wait for him to start playing real games in January. Do you think he'll be much sharp enough to play when is the business end of the season?
No.
But somebody has the audacity to say, "Oh, why don't you go and sign Ivan Toney because he can come in general and start banging in goals?" Where is that logic? How does that make sense?
They speak on absolutes. That is why I'm saying I don't understand the modern day fan. Yeah, but the same logic would not be used for another player. They never. That is why people say sometimes they flip flop. When you're keep that same energy, be on that same lane. Don't. They should thank God they are not in Africa, because the way sometimes they move the goalposts, they will some gutter. Yeah, fact. Because sometimes I don't understand the logic. Yeah, I get the banter. Yeah, I get the banter side of things, and then the jovial side of things. You can make humor, but then stick to the real facts on the ground. That is all my point.
They won't. Let me read this chat real quick. Simonia and Mourinho, those guys are finished. Simonia and Mourinho, they are finished.
No, but people were calling for Mourinho and all those.
Yeah.
Even Potter.
Imagine.
People were willing to take Potter over Arteta.
Yeah. They forgot that because we're not competitive, they were shining more. Now that we are here, they will know the true meaning of pain. Exactly. Efosa says 70 to 80 million for Toney. I think you have to pay. He's a striker, nothing less than, in my opinion, 90 to 100. He says, "Yeah, guy, truth." Like I'm tired of what he says sometimes. Like I'm serious. I'm tired. Like there's time for humor, right? And there's time for some sense. Like, do you want to watch comedy 24 hours?
No, but I've told you already. I told you behind the scene before we came.
Yeah.
They became famous for creating narratives. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Bonkers narrative.
Yeah.
Most of the time. And that has paid or paying them. So now it is actually difficult for them to actually come and go the opposite. You understand? Even if they try to, and sometimes when you listen to them, sometimes some of them try to be objective, but because of that bonkers ideas, they can't get away, because that is what people
are drawn to.
People of his like.
Are drawn to,
so they find it difficult to separate the two now, you know.
So Akin says everything nowadays is about who is wrong and who is right, not supporting your team and not looking at context. Exactly. You take away the context. Everything is not absolute. Either you're far right or you're far left. There's no middle point.
Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle. Efosa said there is no consistency in their football knowledge. It's about banter. I've noticed something, right? Even look at TalkSport, look at Sky Sport. Even Sky Sport, because they have to be more, what would be the right word? They have to be more, they have to train they can't use street lingua, right? So, but what they're introducing the bullshit with nice vocabularies. You get my drift?
Yeah, because they want to be part of the you know.
Yeah, because if you watch their commentators that come and comment on Sky Sport and TalkSport, the vocabulary they use is fine, but their intent and their knowledge they're giving is I don't want to say certain words on YouTube. It's crazy. Let's cause chaos so everybody can argue. Let's cause chaos so everybody can argue. That's what they are doing these days.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. They won't keep creating narratives exactly to sell.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's keep creating narratives. And the fact that
that is why I said the modern day football fan.
Yeah.
maybe some of us, we are from a different generation, but the current modern day football fan, especially from the 203 people, you
Yeah.
know, who I'm talking about, where when they talk about football, they cut and want to use the history they prefer.
They prefer. Yeah, exactly.
You
The
know,
agenda.
agenda. When you start to do that, what you do is you distort history.
Yeah. And
And history,
objectivity.
don't pick when and how you want to
How?
use your history. When you're talking about history, talk it holistically. And that is what modern day footballers don't do. You understand? They
So,
don't do.
guys, I'm looking at the like button. You guys have not done any. Guys, please help us and like the video. Go and like the video as we round up, guys. Go and like the video. I appreciate. Oh, you guys have liked it. Shout out to you guys. I actually appreciate you guys. Now it has been updated. You guys have liked the video. Shout out to you guys. So, guys, we'll be here tomorrow morning. You'll be here tomorrow morning, right? We'll be here tomorrow morning with another Arsenal topic, exciting one. You guys have kept us very engaged, and I actually appreciate every one of you. We take you guys seriously. We can always go against each other's right, what would be the right word? Opinions. So and
Yeah,
sharpen
we
each other.
challenge. I challenge your
Yeah,
opinion.
we
It
challenge
doesn't
each
make
other.
when you say
Nobody,
something, then I
yeah,
just accept. I'll
nobody
challenge
is yeah.
you in particular. I will challenge you.
Bro, Sky Sport are not adding YouTube. Exactly. You see, I'm not saying you don't add YouTube content creators, right? You can add them, provided they are coming with objectivity. What they're adding is they want a bit of that YouTube entertainment and rascality. That's what they're looking for tracking an argument or exactly. Efosa says it well. Bro, Sky Sport are not adding YouTube content creators to get traction or argument between fans. Exactly. That's what they are doing. Akin said, but honestly, I do hope we have a great season. It'll be too long. Now is the time. Don't give up. Don't give them any more ammo. See, I am
Listen. No, let me tell
sure.
him this. No. Let me tell him.
Let me finish. I'm 70% sure we'll win something. I am 70% sure we will.
That I agree.
Yeah.
Listen, if we don't give them any ammo, they will find one.
They'll find one. They'll create one. Trust me.
Listen, even if we win the Champions League, I'm telling you.
Let me tell something.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They will tell us that. They will tell us that one, we bought the Champions League, or two, because
the teams are weak. The teams are weak.
I'm telling you, they will come up with it.
Guys, clip this. If we win the Premier League, they will tell us because they sold Gundogan, Mahrez. They will find something. They will find something. Remember when they told us they said imagine look at this logic. You said that Arsenal were second because Liverpool and Chelsea were not strong. But when Liverpool and Chelsea were doing well and were not strong, you don't use the same logic. Make it make sense. By that logic, anybody that won that time, anytime that have been winning, is because the opposition was weak.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
City have been. Why don't they say City have been dominated or have been dominating because Arsenal has been weak for years?
Yeah.
You understand? It doesn't make sense. But my thing is, you see what you just said. We were second because Liverpool and Chelsea. Games. We played Liverpool and Chelsea for 38 games. That's why, and that gave us the point.
Sure.
Become second. That is idiotic mindset. But
I've never seen a logic like that. How can you say we came second because Liverpool and Chelsea were weak? But Liverpool and Chelsea, when they were second and fourth, were weak. Nobody say, oh, because Arsenal were weak that time. I've never seen something so stupid. And the fact that young fans run with this narrative on the Terrys, on McGoldrick is, I can't believe people buy this nonsense. It don't make sense. That says, even if we win the Champions League, they will say just our first one, you should be ashamed. Exactly. You can't win. You can't win. They will move the goalpost.
They will say it is your first, go and win the second. Even win the second, they will say no. No, you've not done anything.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Some Man City supporters too say this because when they started winning, a lot of
Yeah.
supporters, especially, and you know, I'm not saying some Arsenal fans don't do it, but majority are the United fans and the Chelsea fans.
So I'll see. I'm very honest, right? Let's be honest as Arsenal fans. There's a small minority of abrasive Arsenal
Yeah.
fans that actually help these opposition fans, like Ligona, like Curtis.
Yeah.
I'm mentioning him like
I know.
Curtis, CV, like Turkish. This guy give the opposition fans emu because they want to get tractions. Hide under the fact that you don't have no bloody standard. No, you don't have no bloody standard. You just want to have tractions. You are a contrarian. You want to have tractions. You don't have no bloody standards. But guys, you have to understand that these days the dumbest people are the loudest, why the smartest people are actually doubtful. So don't take them too seriously. It happens. It is
When
what it
you
is.
call them out, they will just say, "Oh, but you guys can't take banter." No, it is not.
No.
banter.
Don't say he has a small YouTube channel. He wants to grow off my name. Get the F out. Who wants to grow off your damn name? No, who wants to grow off? See, that is not the point. Nobody's trying to grow off your damn name. You're calling out your BS. You are spreading nonsense. It doesn't make sense. Shout out to them. They have cult following. But it doesn't change the fact that you are spouting absolute crap. This is what it is. Let's round up. The last words.
Yeah, for the love of us now, we support us now, true and true, forever.
Exactly.
Ever. And I will challenge it. I'm making it a point. Efosa, I know you are with me. With this man, we will challenge him.
You know I come with objectivity and fact.
This is my diary. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a few contacts in the National Academy because his board knowledge is brilliant. But today's program, I've kind of changed my mind because if I take him to the academy, he will sell.
You are getting something wrong.
Don't come and defend yourself. Let's wrap up and go. Let's leave it like that.
No, just 2 minutes. I love young players. See, when I saw Saka, I saw this is talent. Even Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson. There's some players that you could see the touch, the guile, how they drop the shoulder, the way they move. But I'm not seeing anything in Marquinhos, story alone. I'm not seeing anything there.
Yet.
See, let me ask you a question. Right?
Yeah.
When you say beautiful woman, do you know she's beautiful, yes or no? Or you are saying
she's
not beautiful yet?
For a lot of us now, I know he will definitely make this.
No. Let's ask that question.
You are my witness. So
when you see a beautiful, no. Let's answer the question. When you see a beautiful woman, do you know straight away, or you say, "I don't know if she's beautiful yet"? You know.
Yeah, but it depends on how you look. It depends on how you look at it. Because some of them, some I remember some young ones. You looked at them facially, the potential wasn't there, But now, if you pass it, the potential has grown. You understand?
Let's be right. Let's be real. If you see a beautiful lady straight up, you know. So all this one that the potential,
not all the time.
know. Fosa started his madness.
Yes.
Not always all
the time.
Fosa, drop your shisha. Let me round up. Fosa, you drop the shisha. Guys, shout out to everybody for my Fosa. Shout out to you, my brother. Hopefully we'll do content tomorrow. The pre-recorded we're supposed to do me and Fosa tomorrow. Akin, shout out to you for coming through. Who again? Bernard Williams, shout out to you. Not Foka, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody, and shout out to my stubborn Ghanaian resident analyst who is always on my neck. Oh, shout out to you, Mike Master. Guys, I hope and wish Arsenal finish the league in front of Man City, and second place behind Liverpool is a success, my friend. Okay, that's fine. Provided Arsenal win the league, I like that. Enjoy it every time.
Master Mikey's message, he said second place behind. I mean, he means Arsenal being second place, which means
no, he said finish in the
league.
So wait, guys, I hope and wish Arsenal finish the league in front of Man City and second place. Oh, I didn't that part. Wait, Mike Master, are you all right? You come into our domain and you're proposing that we'll finish behind Liverpool.
He's my Liverpool rival here. Yeah, I told you the bet I've had.
Mike Master, I know it's Saturday in China.
China, yeah.
It's too early to be drinking, Mike Master. Don't you think so? I'm not. I hope I'm not being rude. I just think he's so
No,
early to
no,
be drinking.
you are not. He will come here later. We will drink later, but he's just
Okay, but don't let him know that it's too early to be drinking. I said, I like you guys and continue. Shout out to you. We like you too. I appreciate the fact that you find us good enough to listen to. We appreciate the fact that you guys are giving us your audience. And shout out to everybody that's come through for this stream. We'll be here in the morning, same time. I'll be here tomorrow evening too,
so
prime time.
So that will be your morning, yeah?
Your evening, yeah.
Yeah, my evening. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. So guys, make sure you like the stream on your way out, and you're watching the playback. Do us a favor by liking the stream, subscribe when you subscribe, and make sure your notification bells are turned on. For the love of Arsenal, so we'll be seeing you guys in the next few hours. Good night from here. Good morning from China. I'll see you guys later. Ciao.